Alright, this is January the 15th, Wednesday, and it's 3:30 in the afternoon with 26 degrees. And we're here at Turkey Reserve number 3. We're gonna go walk. Hopefully we don't have a surprise like we did the other day, because there was a hunter up here in the woods. I've been sick the last couple days. Truthfully, I think I had a heart attack. Yeah, that was, oof. And now it feels tight in this part of the chest. And then this morning I ended up puking. Which made me feel better. Made me feel a whole lot better. I don't know if it came in with the TMU packages that I got. Oh, here he goes. You can work it out. I know it's cold out here. That's what does it to you. You're the cold air. Take it easy. Take it easy. Take it easy, young man. Yeah. Take it easy. Come on. You gotta brush your hair. Look at that. You got the wet look going on. Yeah, you got the wet look. Oh, you shaking. Come on, get moving. You won't be cold. Miss Precious, look at her. She always has sympathy for her brother. Look at her. It's okay, Precious. He's okay. He's got, I guess, asthma. Little boy's got asthma. Come on. Work it out. Breathe. Breathe through your mouth. Breathe through your mouth. Not through your nose. I know you get out here and you want to sniff things. Your boogie nostrils. Huh? Yeah. We all having our issues. I'm having my issues. You cold lady. Come on, get moving. We got a long walk. Come on, we got to do this. Got to do our walk today. Come on. Yeah, come on, get moving. You guys wanted to come out here. I was perfectly okay at home watching some Walking Dead. It got to the end of Walking Dead, and then they started it back over. But yeah, it was at the very end. But where was it? Rosita laying in bed? Yeah. I could have did a couple miles on the treadmill. Look at her back there. Look at her. She's way back there. Look at her. There she is. Come on. Come on, lady. Did you do your business? Did you do your business? She's just following behind me. There she is. There she go. There you go. Good girl. Brother's done. Brother's done. I think he's done. Almost done. Come on. You're surviving. You're surviving. You just need to do this today. Get a little bit of exercise in. Look at all the hippity hops. Hippity hops. The rabbit tracks. All through here. All through here. Rabbit tracks. Come on, lady. Let's walk down through here. Gotta make it to the other side. Come on. You know our normal routine. Wonder if that's from me or from the other day. That's my footprints. Looks like my footprints. I think I'm like... Ah, nobody's sitting down in there. That's where he was, that hunter. Oh. Well, I don't know what you call it, but I'm going to call it fading or blinking out. That's what I'm afraid I'll do. Like, I'll fade or blink or whatever. Yeah. Good girl. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Come on. Yeah, you're good. Come on. Let's make it. Let's make it. Look, see? Your brother's okay. Look at him running. Get him. Go get him. See? He just has to work it out. I think it's because the old cold air hits his lungs and he tries to breathe through his nose out here because he wants to sniff like he's doing now. And he gets that asthma. It's sunny out. But yeah, that's the way I feel. Like I'm gonna blink out or phase out, or I'm trying to explain that to the mental health at VA. He just sits there and looks at me like I tell him, hey, I've been doing horrible, and then he like listens to me, and then he stops and then asks me, how are you really doing? And then, like, I tell him a total lie. And it's like, bro, didn't you hear me the first time I told you? He wants to hear what he wants to hear so he can put it on his paper like, hey, this dude's okay. And I'm not okay. I'm by far okay. I had to quit work. I basically quit work because I couldn't deal with the stress of work. Yep. I even tell them at work. I was like standing there one day, getting ready to hold a casket, and I'm like, "Hey guys, I'm going to go down. I think I'm going to go down." And it's like, I can't, like, not getting enough air for that, like, split second, or that millisecond. Fucks you up. Excuse my language. It really messes you up. But you walk in there like, and you look at me like I am, and they're like, oh, there's nothing wrong with him. I went to the ER, and the guy was like, you're wasting our time. You don't come in here for blood pressure just because your blood pressure gets spikes. And it's like, well, what do I do when it's 195 over 150? What am I supposed to think when it spikes that high? And this is periodically. So this would tell me that there's something internally, when it spikes, something's wrong internally. But you can't tell that to the VA because they just follow a checklist. The checklist, because I watched my doctor do it, and I refused to go back to him. And I requested it 3 times. I know this is probably reiteration over some of my last videos, but I requested 3 times to have this guy removed from being my doctor and give me a new doctor, and they won't do it. It's like, I can't just write a letter, and say, hey, these are my reasons why. I sit there and watched him. He just goes down on the computer and then asks me what pops up on the computer. The computer tells him what the... So basically, like, the government was already running on AI. And the doctors don't have to know shit. That's basically, when I think about it now, with me sitting there and then him asking the questions, and then I imagine the computer was making the decision what I have, because that's what I'm reading now a lot more of. That the government's letting the AI do the decision making. So we're going to have idiocracy here. A little bit, few, because we're going to have the smart cities, because the computers are going to run the smart cities. Nobody will have to think. So you can just sit in your toilet. Sit on your toilet at home, watch TV, and just do nothing. That's basically, we're heading to idiocracy. And then they're going to force feed us big gulps, whatever Bill Gates comes up with. So it's going to be lab-grown chicken McNuggets or lab-grown meat. They're having a good old time. Yeah, look at them. They're all cold now. They're up here running around while I'm talking to you guys. Yeah. Look at her. She's going way over there to where that hunter was. She probably remembers. She remembers the government's gone. Instead of human decisions that's been for 200 years now. Now you're going to have a computer making this decision. And it's going to be programmed by CEOs. It's going to have, CEO knowledge. And it's going to be like, oh, denied. It's not, you pay all this money in life insurance and health insurance and car insurance, which what I think should do, it should go into a, come on, get moving. Let's go. Get into a bank account. It should just go into a bank account, and then when you need it, that, because right now I pay FEMA $1,500 a year. For what? Because they say my house is in the flood zone and it hasn't flooded. And in the whole time I lived in there, the 12 years, it may have gotten in the basement maybe 2 inches 2 or 3 inches. Previous guy, he marked it on the furnace, or the where it got up to, and it may have been only 1.5 feet in the basement now, and there's no sump pump. So if there was a sump pump, it would be pumping it out in the street. So, yeah. So they're taking $1,300 for homeowners insurance. So that's $2,800. Then you got to figure another $1,200 for car insurance a year. So that's about $3,000. $3,000 a year. $3,000 a year in insurance. Oh, and then you can't. Let's see, what else is there? Just think about all these insurances. When I was working, there was health insurance. So I come to learn, if you don't have health insurance, what you do is ask them for a cash payout. What do I pay up front? And that's usually cheaper than the visit would be if you added your insurance. That's what a lot of people I've seen on TikTok now come up with. So, it's down there. So, yeah, I'm gonna go to the ER. Something. Tell me I'm wasting their time. No, I'm not wasting your time. I'm freaking out here. Why is my blood pressure? It happened 3 times last year, and 1 time this year, where felt like I was gonna pass out. I laid down and I had like an out-of-body experience. Each and every of these times, and I keep telling them there's pain in my gut. It's either in my stomach, but they say no, there's protonics, but I guarantee there's something there. I think that's what's right there, just under the rib cage. And I also didn't have the Army didn't fix my hiatal hernia, and the 2 other hernias I have, they didn't fix any of those when I left, because the reserves are messed up, because they don't tell you that you have to take a form with you when you're going to see the doctor. When it's Army related, and when it's civilian related, and do on the weekend, almost. And you can't tell me that's full time. You work full time at one job, then you go do the part-time job, and yeah, the only thing decent they did recently is the VA benefits for education. Now, since I was in all the way back to Bosnia, I get another, according to I get another 12 months of education, I believe. But see, where it goes wrong is they don't count how long you were over. See, I only got 50% payable out of 36 months. So every month they would pay 50% for 36. Well, for 24 months. But now it should be 36. So it should be. I should have 27 plus 12, 29 months of education. All right, lady, get your tail in. Get your tail in. I'm going to get it in the door. I'm going to get that tail in the door. Get up there. Get up beside your brother. Get up there beside your brother. Tell him to move. Tell him to move. Okay. That'll work. She sat down. All right. So, medical people can't tell me anything. Since I'm going on the computer and I put my symptoms in, the same thing they're going to do, and the computer's going to come up with the same thing as what I keep telling them. What I think it is. And they refuse. They refuse to. Yep. I've seriously. I don't get it. Yep, they're standing there, been using AI. I'm standing there watching them click the buttons and ask questions. He asked me directly from the computer, and then, oh, no, I don't think it's that. I tell him, hey, I think it's Meniere's disease because I put my stuff in on the computer and it's the number one thing. Secondary is something in my gut, ulcer or something. And yep, oh no, hit the fallback. Oh, it's your anxiety. It's your anxiety. You're just that's all it is. It's just your anxiety. Yeah. Right. Yeah, right, buddy. Now you're gonna. Now you're doing the same thing I'm doing. Put my stuff in on the computer. But you don't want to. And it probably brings up what if they make the diagnosis. What that is on the chart for compensation. You okay back there? Oh, you two getting the snow off your feet? That's the only bad thing about it. You guys got your hair. All right. Well, we did that. So I didn't think I was going to make it doing the walk because the way my head feels. It's like any moment they could pull, like somebody could pull the plug. That's what it feels like. Oh, look at that. What was that? That looks like an owl. That looks like oh yeah, that's a beautiful owl. Big, beautiful owl. Oh my goodness. Well, first time in a long time I ever see an owl up here. Usually you don't see or hear animals up here. Yep. Like somebody's gonna pull the cord any minute, any second, any minute. That's what it feels like. Just passed Turkey Reserve number 2. Something wrong with my stomach. And they even sent me to gastroenterologist, and gastroenterologist, all they prescribe is Protonix, and Protonix don't work. There's something in there. A spot. Something maybe on the maybe not on the inside, maybe it's on the outside. Like a cyst or some sort of critter, insect, some sort of worm, I don't know. I tried those, tried a couple parasite cleanses. I don't think they work for, I think, wonder what type of worms hide out in the liver. What would attach themselves to a stomach? Feels like I'm shut down. Alright, well, that's enough hearing about me. Going back home, and I'm gonna chill. Might see if I do a little bit on the treadmill. Some dinner. All right, like, share, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you in the next one.